Hello everybody, how's it going? Today we'll have problem number 24. Problem number 24 is about to print the numbers from 1 till the number of the user that's gonna insert it to the console screen. We'll ask the user a question, please insert a number. For example, the user insert number 10. We want to print the numbers from 1 to 10. Alright, if the user insert number 20, we want the compiler print the numbers from 1 to 20. If the user insert number 10, we want the compiler print for us from 1 to 10. If the user insert number 20, we want the compiler print for us the numbers from 1 to 20 by using while loop, do while loop, and for loop. To practice on the previous concepts that we take it in the previous course. So what we have here, we have first integer read number, this function to read the number, all right, to see what kind of number or what is the number of the user that insert it. Integer number, please insert a number. We will take the number that the user can insert to the console screen, store it inside number variable, and we'll return the number. And after that, first thing we have this procedure, print numbers from 1 to the user number using while loop underscore using while loop. So this procedure, its mission to print the numbers from 1, for example, to 10 if the user insert number 10. So I want the compiler print for me from 1 to 10 using while loop statement. All right, and the second procedure same but using do while loop, and the third procedure it's by using for loop. And if you ask me which is the best statement can I use it for this program or for this problem, it's for loop. Why? Because we already know the range. We will know the range if the user insert number 10, so we can take the 10, store it inside number, and number we will just do for loop from 1, for example, counter we will assign to it, or integer I in the for loop, or integer counter equal 1, and we will print from 1 to 10 or from 1 to 20 because we will have the number before we do the process or before we use any statement. So the best way to solve this problem is actually by using for loop, but I want to show you also how we can solve this problem with the another statements like while loop and do while loop. Let's start with the while loop. All right, we have here this procedure, print number from 1 to the user number underscore using while loop. This procedure take the number, let's say it's 10. Okay, let's open it. We have here a counter. We declare a variable in name counter equals 0, assigned to it 0, and this string numbers printed from 1 to the user's number using while state. Just to let you know, this number was printed using which statement, while loop or do while loop or for loop. Okay, so I have this string after the counter, and after that we use while loop. While counter less than number, let's say the user insert number 10, so counter is what now stored inside is 0. So while use 0 less than 10, it's true. While the condition of the while statement is true, the compiler will go inside the while loop or while statement and execute the code inside it. So 0, yeah, it's less than 10. Please counter plus plus because we want the compiler print for us starting from 1, not from 0, because we assign here up to the counter number 0. But we don't want the compiler start print for us from 0 to 10, no, from 1 to 10. That was the requirements of the program. Numbers printed from 1 to the user numbers. All right, so for that we did counter plus and plus operator. It increased the value of the variable by 1. We take it already before. And after that, see out, please print for me the counter which is stored inside it number 1, and get back again, shake counter already now stored inside it or represent number 1. 1 less than 10, it's true. 1 less than 10 is not equal 10, it's not even greater than 10, so it's true. While it's true, the compiler will get in again the while loop call and will execute for us counter plus and see out counter, which is it will be already 2, and again 2 less than 10, yes, so on till the counter become 10. 10 less than 10, no, so it's false. The compiler will go out of this while loop and move to finish the rest of the code of the program. Okay, and here the second procedure, we have it print numbers from 1 to the user number underscore using do while loop. This time do while loop. Let's open and see how we're gonna print the numbers from 1 to the user number by using do while loop. First we have counter, and we have the same string that it's explained to us. This number was printed by using do while loop. Numbers printed from 1 to the user's numbers using do while loop. Okay, so the numbers under this sentence, it will be printed by using do while loop. we will start to declare or create do while loop statement. We'll start with counter plus plus. Directly, we will increase the counter by 1 because we want the compiler print for us, as we said before, from 1 to the user number, not from 0 to the user number. And because we assign here to the counter 0, so directly we increase it by 1, because do while loop do first what? Do execute. First do the code, and after that you can check it and catch it here with a while statement. So while we have do while loop, first we'll increase the counter by 1. Counter already now represent 1. Print it for me first, and come check the counter. Counter less than number. Number, we said the user insert number 10. Yes. So again, do increase the counter by 1. Counter plus plus. Counter already represent 2. Print number 2, and again check. Counter less than number, yes, 2 still less than 10, and so on till the 10 or 10 the counter become 10, 10 less than 10, no, 10 equal 10, yes, but there is no equal 10. We just make one operator here, which is less than, not equal. So we have here 10 less than 10, no, it's false. So the compiler will exit this do while loop and go to finish the rest of code, which is this, the third and the last procedure. Print numbers from 1 to the user number using for loop. This is, we said in the beginning of the video, is the best practice for this problem, but we use while loop and do while loop also to show you how we can solve this problem by using while loop and do while loop. Let's open this procedure. We have this string as usual, number printed from 1 to the user's number using for loop statements. So all the numbers under this string on the console screen, it will be printed by using for loop statement. All right, we have for loop. We create for loop by using for keyword integer counter equal 1. Directly we assign to the counter 1, because in for loop the counter, it will be increased after the compiler already print the counter. You know how the for loop it's work. First the compiler come here, counter equal 1, okay. The second line in the for loop is the condition, this initialization, condition, and update. So initialization directly will make it 1, because after the compiler check the condition, counter less than number, 1 less than 10, the compiler go first to print the code of the for loop and get back to update. So if you make the counter 0, the compiler will print 0, and we don't want the compiler print 0 according to the requirements of the program. We want the compiler print the numbers from 1, starting from 1, not from 0, till the number or till the user number, okay? Or till the number of the user, and so on until the counter become 10, 10 less than number, no, so the condition is false. We'll exit this for loop, and the program, it will be finished and solved in these 3 ways. Let's open the integer main function. Here we define integer data type, and we declare another value, name it num equal read number. We take read number value, read number, it's display the question for the user, please insert a number, and take the number and store it inside the number variable that exists inside the read number function. So we take the read number value, because read number value, it will return for us the number. It will hold the number that the user inserted to console screen. We assign it to this num variable. Why? To use it here in the parameters. You told me, so why not use the read number function itself in the parameters of these procedures? I told you because I don't want the compiler ask the user every time with every process or with every statement, please insert a number. I want the compiler just ask the user one time, please insert a number, and take the value, for example number 10, and apply it on the 3 statements, which are while loop, do while loop, and for loop. Okay, let's do run, check it out together. Perfect. Once we did run, the compiler asks us this question, please insert a number, display this question for the user, which is me now. Let's say number 10, and the compiler print for us the numbers from 1 to 10. Numbers printed from 1 to user numbers, which is 10, using while statements 1, 2, 3, 4 till 10. Numbers printed from 1 to user numbers, which is 10, using do while statement from 1 to 10, and same with the for loop. Numbers printed from 1 to user numbers using for loop statements from 1 to 10. Sorry, it should to be equal in the end to print for me 10. Here, less than or equal to be printed 10 of the for loop. Okay, like this. Just do run again, check it out together. Perfect. When we did run again, the command display for us the same question. Please insert a number. Let's say 10. Using while loop is from 1 to 10. Using do while loop is from 1 to 10. And now because we modify or we fixed in the for loop less than or equal, we make it here. It's print for us also from 1 to 10 in the for loop. Okay, number printed from 1 to the user numbers using for loop statement from 1 to 10. Okay, and why I didn't use, as I said, the read number function in the parameters. Let's check it together. Let's put it here, for example, in the second procedure, like this, Control Shift B, because the compiler will ask me every time, please insert a number. I don't want the compiler ask me every time, please insert a number. I want the compiler ask me one time, please insert a number. Compiler take the value or the number that the user insert, apply it on the three statements, which are while loop, do while loop, and for statement. Let's do run now. Check it out together and understand what I mean. If you use the name of the function, compiler will ask you every time, please insert a number. You go to the while loop statement, ask you again, please insert a number. You will see now. Number 10, look, the compiler stop here. Please insert a number, apply for me or print for me the numbers from 1 to 10 by using while statement. Instead, complete also print for me from 1 to 10 by using do while loop and for loop. Compiler now stop and ask me again, please insert a number, to just print for me the number from 1 to 10 or from 1 to the user number. So that was the problem number 24. It's easy problem. It was about to print the numbers from 1 till the number of the user or the user number that they're gonna insert through the console screen. So see you next problem, see you next lesson, practice, put your hands. I know it's easy. I know some stuff, it's like looks stupid, but I want you to practice, put your hands on the code to be a good developer. So see you next lesson. Ciao.